If you wake, already a step ahead of the day, you're not alone. The mind begins before the feet touch the floor, arranging tasks, replaying worries, checking the kettle before it boils, moving fast even when there's nowhere you must be. It's a familiar rhythm, learned over years of being needed. Here's a gentle truth. Patience is not waiting. Patience is intentional presence. It's the quiet courage to be where you are, fully, without rushing toward the next moment. Today, we'll keep it simple. The 2-minute pause. A small space before you speak, before you reply, before you stand, before you reach for the next thing. Just 2 minutes to let the breath find you again, to let the body settle. Take a deep breath with me. Feel the air move in. Let the exhale be a little longer. We'll move slowly together. Decades of responsibility shape a pace. When others depend on you, urgency becomes second nature. Even as life shifts after 50, the body can keep the old tempo. Nothing is wrong with you. Your system is simply trained to go fast. You might notice it in 3 places: anxious mornings, when the mind is already running, tension in the shoulders and jaw, as if you're still bracing for the next demand, scattered focus, because the mind is living 3 minutes ahead of this one. These are signs of a good heart that has worked hard for a long time. Let's soften the edges. Feel the morning light on your face, even for a moment near a window. Wrap your hands around a warm mug. Notice the weight, the heat, the steadiness. Allow the breath to settle your chest, slow and kind. When you let yourself sense the small things, the nervous system hears a new message. It's safe to slow down. Think of a still pond after the wind fades. The water doesn't force itself to clear, it rests. The silt drifts down and clarity returns on its own when we stop stirring. Your inner life is much the same. When the rushing eases, your natural calm rises. Perhaps today, notice one place where you hurry without need: the hallway, the stairs, the phone. Smile at it, not with judgment, but with affection. This habit helped you once. Now it's learning a gentler job. Now, let's turn toward a wiser rhythm. Patience is presence, not passivity. It's a choice to meet the moment as it is and offer your full attention. After 50, patience becomes a kind of knowing, the wisdom to move through life by choice, not by chase. Like an old tree that holds steady in any weather, you draw from stability rather than speed. When you slow, you hear your own thoughts again. The noise thins. You sense what matters and what can wait. Slowness doesn't steal life from you, it reveals more of it. Conversations grow richer, food tastes like itself. A quiet walk shows you colors you used to pass by. This isn't less living, it's deeper living. Simplicity isn't a step back, it's a step inward. Doing less with full presence shows you what truly matters. Clarity returns, gratitude grows. Decisions feel cleaner because they rise from steadiness, not strain. And this is where the pause returns. Think of it as a small doorway back to yourself. Before you react or reply, you step through that doorway. 2 minutes to breathe, to unclench the jaw, to drop the shoulders, to lengthen the exhale. Nothing to fix, just a gentle reset. You can weave this pause into the day, before you answer the phone, before you send a message, before you rise from a chair, before you step into the next room. Feel your feet on the floor. Place a hand on your heart or wrist. Notice the warmth of your skin. Let the exhale travel a little longer than the inhale. When thought rushes ahead, you don't chase it. You stay with the breath. What changes when you give space before you act? The voice softens. The words become kinder. The choice becomes clearer. You may find that what felt urgent wasn't urgent at all. Sometimes we still find ourselves hurrying with no reason, checking the kettle before it boils, tidying a counter that's already clean. Let the noticing be the practice. You catch the rush and you smile. That smile is the turn. You choose a slower pace on purpose. There's dignity in that choice. The pause isn't a rule, it's a gift you offer yourself. A way to honor the years that brought you here and meet the years ahead with calm. Take a breath now. Allow your shoulders to drop. Feel the space you just made. Carry it with you to the next moment. There's a quiet moment many of us know. You walk to the mailbox, no deadline, no meeting, yet your steps are quick. You feel the old pull to get there and get back, as if someone's waiting. Then you notice it, the pace, the breath a little short, the mind already turning toward the next tiny task. You pause. A small smile rises, not from shame, but from recognition. This is the habit you carried through years of being needed, and here, on a simple path with no clock, you see it clearly. The noticing itself becomes the practice. The steps slow, the shoulders soften, the air feels wider. In that shift, dignity returns. You're no longer being dragged by time. You're choosing your pace on purpose. A few steady breaths, and the moment becomes yours again. Think of the pause as a quiet threshold you step across again and again throughout the day. When the phone rings, let it breathe twice before you respond. When a message arrives, rest your fingers on the keys without typing. Feel the weight of your hands, unclench the jaw, drop the shoulders, invite a longer exhale. In those 2 minutes, you decide what matters. You sense if the reply needs warmth or brevity. You choose whether to engage now or later. This is patience as presence. You're not avoiding action, you're aligning it. Try a simple sequence. Feel your feet meet the ground. Place a hand on your heart or wrist, somewhere you can sense warmth or pulse. Let the breath come and go, steady and slow, with the exhale just a touch longer. Notice the quiet drop at the end of each breath. Wait there. Then, when you move, let it be one clean step. With practice, anxious mornings soften. The shoulders and jaw release a little sooner. Focus gathers into one clear lane. Doing less with full presence reveals what truly matters. The world around you doesn't change, but your way through it does. You can weave this pause before rising from a chair, before reaching for the phone, before speaking the first words in a tender conversation. Each time you tell the body a simple truth. We are not rushing anymore. Over time, gratitude grows in these small spaces. The day feels more spacious, not because you did more, but because you met each moment with care. When night comes, bring the same kindness to rest. Sit for 2 minutes at the edge of the bed or in a quiet chair. Breathe slowly and whisper to your body, "We are not rushing anymore." Let it believe you. As you exhale, thoughts spread out. The shoulders lower, the jaw loosens. Sleep arrives not from effort, but from release. One pause at night. The rhythm steadies. You won't force rest, you'll welcome it. Patience is earned wisdom. Your pace is worthy. With a simple 2-minute pause, you reshape the day with grace, one moment at a time. Choose presence over pressure. Choose depth over speed. Let each breath remind you you can move gently and still arrive. If this resonates, take a slow breath and like the video. Keep this practice close. Subscribe for more moments of peace and share your reflections below. I love reading how these pauses land in your life. Let your voice move like breath, unhurried, natural, alive. Each pause is not an absence of sound, but a space where peace can enter. Let transitions unfold like morning light, one thought easing into the next. When truth feels tender, give it room to breathe. And when silence arrives, let it stay. Because sometimes the quiet is the message.